Hello and welcome back to Divinely Guided 999. So let's see what messages come out for today for the collective. Let's see, Spirit, can you please give me messages? Let me see. Today, November 15th, 2020. Please. Thank you. After being through this cycle so many times, you're finally choosing yourself because this is a path that has been waiting for you. It's been so many things happening that's been trying to get your attention, trying to get you to pay attention and notice so many signs, so many synchronicities. But at one point, you were too busy pouring into others to where you couldn't even realize the signs or even recognize it. But right now, you're in a time to where you're finally going with the flow of things. I feel like you're still helping others where you can. And I say where you can because you're doing what you're comfortable with doing. You're not overextending yourself. You're not overdoing anything. You're doing just enough. But more importantly, you're pouring more into yourself. You're learning how to balance your emotions. You're learning how to ground yourself. You're learning how it's okay to rest. It's okay to take a break. It's okay to go with the flow of life. You're becoming one with nature. Yeah, right now you are standing your ground when it comes to things. You're setting boundaries. Like I said, this cycle that you've been going through is starting to close. It's starting to come to an end because you're starting to realize your worth. You're starting to realize that you've been through too much for you to keep on going through the same experiences, for you to keep allowing people to overstep your boundaries, for you to keep shortcoming yourself due to overextending yourself. You're now setting boundaries. You're standing 10 toes down when it comes to what your boundaries are, how you will be treated, and how people will respect you. Hmm. Right now is a time to where at times you find yourself being a bit sad because you know that you're going on a different path, a new path, a different direction where it is requiring you to leave people behind. It's requiring you to change the way that you view certain things, changing the way how you view what you feel love is and what you expect to be treated like, how you expect to be taught to. Things are changing around you and within you as well. Your emotions are changing and you're finally choosing yourself and realizing that you are all you need. Because at one point in time, you could have felt like what you really wanted and what you really needed and what was for you is a specific person. This could have been a relationship that you were in that you wanted to work so badly, but it was just so rocky. It was never a steady flow of things just flowing the way that it should because it was so many things making it so hard for this relationship to be in the way that you want it to be. I feel like you used to want this happy ending with someone, but now you're realizing that you are all you need, and you're choosing to go on this path all by yourself. It's like you was taking yourself through all of these rocky situations when it comes to partnerships and relationships, overextending yourself, pouring more into others than they were into you, constantly having to fight and argue with folks just to prove a point, just for people to get your view on things, maybe get your view on the way you do things or what you expect from others and how you want others to treat you, and just trying to get people to act right to where you exhausted yourself and now you're moving on. You're sad to have to leave people behind, but you're understanding your worth now. All of this happened for a reason. All of this happened for a reason, and by you choosing to walk away from all of these rocky relationships and partnerships and all of these connections that was not in alignment with who you are, you're going to now be welcoming in the love that you deserve. Whether that be self love, which I really feel like it is. Some of y'all are really learning how to love on yourself more. The things that you wanted from others, you're learning to pour into yourself. Because I get that your time is coming. Your time to where all of the things that you've been pouring into others is going to start to come back around to you. Because it's your time. It's time for you to start getting exactly what you've been putting out. For those of you who have been manifesting things in your life, that is something that's going to start coming around for you. That's something that's going to start happening for you. This can be relationships that you've been wanting, like I was talking about, realizing your worth, realizing the type of relationship and partnerships that you want to be involved of. Those are going to start coming in for you, where the people that's going to be around you are people that are genuine and that really has good intentions and no underhanded things going on, to where you have to be watchful and feel as if though you can't really trust or let your guard down because of the things that you've been through in the past. What's coming in for you is people that are genuine. These are genuine connections. You're starting to love on yourself more. You're starting to get more connected and deep within yourself and realize who you are. These past people only act as if though they cared for you because of the things that you had. It's because of the things that you had, the material things that you had, what they can gain from you. Now you're headed in a direction where the path is clear. So them struggles that you've been going through is not going to happen anymore, because the thing is this: people was expecting you to constantly give to them. Whenever they're lacking something, you bring them back at a balance because you're such a giver. And all I was doing was keeping you stuck. It was keeping you stuck dimming your light. You didn't know exactly who you were at one point because you didn't have this self-love, this respect, and knowing your worth like you're starting to come into now. Now you're stepping into your power. The outcome of you stepping into your power is people not being able to play with you. People ain't gonna be able to act any type of way with you. Hmm. This commitment that you have with yourself, and I say commitment because this is an opportunity for you to grow, for you to blossom into the person that you're supposed to be. Like I said, relationships didn't work out because it wasn't supposed to work out, because it wasn't with the right people or the right person. So right now, you about to let your light shine. As I was saying, your light was dim at one point. Your light about to shine. It's about to be a whole lot that you learn about yourself that you didn't know because your light was being dim. You're about to step into a place to where you're about to find out who you really are. Yeah, as I said before, these relationships that was disguised as love was only for material gain, was only because of the things that you had. That's all it was for. It's because of the things that you had to offer to others. That's all. Excuse me. Yeah, the path is clear for you to go on. For you to go on about your life and leave these people behind because in the end, you don't get the last laugh. Whether you literally get the last laugh or whether it's just figuratively, meaning in the end, you're going to be on top because I feel as if though these people that was no good for you, they kept taking and taking and taking away from you to the point to where you could have ended up with nothing, nothing at all. And it's like during the moments and the times of where you was having your lows or you was having your struggles and it just seemed like the storm would not pass, these people was low-key proud, happy about that because how you felt about connections and relationships, partnerships, whatnot, it was not reciprocated. It wasn't the same. People was for themselves, and that's why in the end you're gonna come out on top. Yes, because the thing, this is the thing. People was trying to keep you stuck from seeing who you truly are. Like I said, right now you're about to walk into a place of where you're about to see who you are. People was trying to keep you stuck, dim your light, because some people already knew where you were headed. Some people knew you were heading through the door of abundance. But how could you be headed there if you was constantly giving, constantly being a help to others, that weren't being a help to you. You were constantly pouring and pouring and pouring, like I said, where eventually that cup would have got empty if it hadn't already. And what can you do from that point? Nothing. People was trying to keep you stuck. But now you stepping into your power though. You're realizing the truth behind situations, people, connections, relationships, whatnot. You're realizing it. You're realizing the truth. Mm. The truth that you're realizing right now is that right now you could not have much right now. And right now you could be still happy and content with the things that you do have. But at the same time, some people are happy to see that you're not with much at the moment. And you can be just not realizing this. Yeah, these people have been trying to hold you back. All this chaos that you was going through in your life, like I was saying in the beginning of this reading, just rocky relationships and rocky connections, things not working out, people keeping you stuck, dimming your light, not wanting you to see you for who you truly really are. But now you have woken up to the fact that, you know what, it's time for you to do what it is that you're supposed to be doing. So now you can be setting goals towards what it is that you supposed to be doing all along, because you don't have these people around you anymore. And oh, yeah, you used to be 1 foot in, 1 foot out when it came to taking this new path in your life. Taking a leap of faith is what I'm feeling. You used to be 1 foot in, 1 foot out when it comes to taking this leap of faith. And while you was 1 foot in, 1 foot out, you still was pouring into others, and you was not getting the same back. People wasn't even supporting you with whatever this is that you were stepping out on faith on. Hmm. Yeah, because people didn't think that this would work out. That's why you didn't have the support that you was looking for, because people didn't think that it would work out for you. People didn't think that it would work out for you. But at the same time, people showed just enough. The support that you was looking for isn't what they was showing you, but they showed just enough, like just a tad bit, that they was like of support of what you wanted to do. And I feel like it's because just in case this new beginning popped off for you, they can be a part of it as well. Yeah. Yeah. So they can be a part of it as well. Because I feel like I said, just in case this new beginning popped off and you go to creating a lifestyle for yourself, you go creating this life you deserve and desire for yourself. You putting in this work, right? And this is just you putting in this work. Why people kind of like this when it came to your support. Some people probably even changed up on you, but you still was putting in the work. But you be one foot in and one foot out because of looking for more support than what was given. But just in case it worked out for you and you had all these different luxury of things, they can be comfortable enough to be around. Yeah. And we're going to end this reading off right here because you're setting boundaries. Ain't nobody going to be able to treat you how they treated you in the past. Ain't nobody going to be able to think that they're getting over on you or that you letting things slide or whatever the case may be. People gonna have to pick whether they really fuck with you for real or if they don't, hey, they gotta move around. That's what I'm getting. Yeah. It's because if not, it's gonna bring conflict. If you continue to go on and feel like you can allow people to treat you the same or even you treat people the same, not saying you have to be disrespectful or rude or anything like that, but if you keep on carrying on like how you always carried on with relationships, connection and connections, then you're going to get the same thing, but you're not tolerating that anymore. People will have to make a decision because either they can learn the hard way where you cutting their ass off or they can get on the good foot. But yeah, that's the reading for today. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you on the next video.